Welcome back, folks, as we play Wizardry 7. We are in the Ratkin Funhouse. We've rested up, and now we're going to buff before we go down into the, quote-unquote fun house. The interior of the funhouse appears gloomy and decrepit, lacking any festive spirit whatsoever. You begin to suspect rather devious connotations in the word fun. Like I was saying. Okay, stairs. We don't want to go downstairs. It's a room. Maybe there's an encounter. Yep. An encounter. Oh my. 18, 25, 31 ratkins. Hooray, hooray. Let's try hiding. Alright, Connie, just waiting on you to decide to hide rather than get shot. Over and over and over and over again. Okay. Well, let's actually, since we're going to stay hidden, spend some time in combat to try and remove that poison, otherwise Connie's going to die. I don't even remember if we got anything cool to use here. Why not use a wand of mystery? Meanwhile, Deirdre, you know the score. Ooh, what have we got? 2 of them left? Oh, you punks. Fran, you remove your blindness. And because they are all, because we're hidden, they can't attack us. Because they're hidden, we can't attack them. Oh, golly. You know what? Let's just blast them. Although, can we even target them? We can. Okay. Well, I guess we need to go down that stairway. Alright, here we go. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. Meanwhile, over here, A long plank, secured to a pivot block, rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. Stepping onto the plank, your end pivots to the floor, triggering a switch underneath it. A heavy chain suddenly drops from the ceiling over the other end of the plank, but nothing else happens. Here we go. Long plank still, and now hanging from the shaft is a long, heavy metal chain. Connie, were you holding it? Yep, you were, the Black Pyramid. With a heave and a grunt, you hoist the Black Pyramid up and hook it to the end of the chain. Yeah. Now, Connie is not totally overburdened. That'll go up. And can't go through there. So now we have to continue to set up that wonderful contraption there. See, we have a pit here. A large spool stands mounted over an open shaft and is attached to a heavy metal chain. The chain is hanging down the shaft. Oh, wait, we don't have the lever yet. So we need to get a lever, crank up the chain. We need to do something else. And then we drink the featherweight potion and go downstairs and trigger the weight to fall on one end, shoot us up the other end. Yeah, it's a whole lot of messing around. More undead to dispel? Yes, please. Oh, wait, back up. I'm not used to Edith being in that location in our party. Oh, wait. Yes, I detect something. The chamber appears to be built with an old burial crypt filled with bones. Even more disturbing, however, is that some of them are moving. And then there's also some fire crows. Or whatever. I think an ice ball would work wonders on a fire crow. Oh, you walking undead piece of scum. Thank you for waking up Deirdre, though. She really appreciates getting to cast an ice ball against fire crows. We detect a thing. Lying under an old broken skull, you retrieve an unusual object, a spool handle. Oh, terrain. Okay, so those two groups should be silenced. Yeah, Edith just sleep that batch. And I guess we go to town on those Wisers. Oh, those are some beautiful crits. No, wait. Back up. We don't want to mess with the group that has half of its numbers asleep. All right. Well, we'll wind up waking them all up here, I'm sure of it, but we also might kill a good number of them. Oh, when we class change Angie and Blythe and Edith and Deirdre and Fran, it'll be so rough not having all these attacks per swing, and so all these swings per attack and multiple attacks per round. That's how that works. But Connie, you're gonna level up. You're gonna be all right here as a ninja by the time everyone else class changes. Wow, almost all of her spells have been learned too. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, rather than use up all of their holy magic, Deirdre, let's use some of your fire magic. Thank you. If I had realized they were spitting so much, I would have air pocketed or missile shielded. I think air pocket works against spitting and breath weapons. Oh gosh, Deirdre, did you just fizzle that cast? Well, we are in a world of hurt then, because I was really relying on you to wipe them out. I mean, gosh, look at how bad of shape Angie is. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what we get for relying upon one cast to take out our foes. I know I had killed a couple of them, but how many of these idiots were there? Just for my own outrage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, plus however many we killed. Yeah. Okay. Fortunately, I don't remember when I saved. Did we have... No, we had not yet gotten this item. Oh, foolish me. Okay, you're just going to blast to that group. And we're just going to fight that first group. And then Connie's going to level up. Maybe? I don't know. Nope, she did not quite level up. Spool handle. Connie, you're going to take that. Then we save the game. And then... I don't remember. Okay, we go this way. Nope. Ah, goodness gracious, no. See? Funhouse. Okay, here's the crank. Connie, use that spool handle. Attaching the handle to the spindle of the spool, you crank up the chain as far as it will go. I somehow think there was another thing we needed to do before we could use the springboard. Only 17 of them. Ratkin leaders, Ratkin Ronin. Ronin, I think, can cast spells at us. I don't know what kind of Ratkins those are. Let's silence this bunch also. Edith, just go with fight. Deirdre, I'll rely upon you this time to not fizzle your nuclear blast. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. So, whatever kind of Ratkins we got in the front here are crit machines. Good to know. I shall... Okay, these are Ratkin Razukas. Now there are no Ratkin Razukas. Definitely a forced encounter tile, but a totally big table of monsters to choose from. Alright, everyone else's inventories are full. Alright, oh, he still didn't level up. Haha. Well, you picked up snake dust. Merge that with that dust. Thank you. Mounted upon the wall are 2 blocks which support short steel cylinders, each with a hook. 2 metal blades are attached to the end of one cylinder, and you find that it spins around quite freely. That's right. So now we need to put like a rubber band or something on there to make it into a fan, so that when we get shot up, you see there's a little grate in the ground, that's where we get shot up when we stand on the plank, and then we need the fan to spin to blow us down the hallway. Otherwise we just fall right back down where we came from. Yeah, it's a heck of a thing, this Funhouse. Actually, you attack. Oh wait, no. Okay, you silence those fellas. Yeah, that'll be enough. Blythe, you silence that group. Edith, you silence the Watchers with the bigger one. Alright. Deirdre, you sleep that party. Connie, you sleep this other party. And Fran, you actually start attacking. Using up all our air magic. Oh, Edith, you son of a... I mean, you're not a son of anything, but that's the typical phraseology of the insult. Oh boy. Well, let's just not do this at all. Let's just reset. I do not want to have to try to recover from this. Okay. So we actually killed one. I'm guessing, okay, so let's add one up. That was 6, 10, 17, 23, 31. 31 terrains. Good Lord, Edith, you just had to frickin' backfire that spell on us. And now just some ratkins. Leaders, thieves, unidentified. Fran, you also give us a bit of nuclear blast. Just as a follow-up and a little bit of insurance in case Deirdre doesn't kill him. Or fizzles her spell. Or, you know, otherwise botches. Wonderful. Wonderfully done. Fran detects something. Lying underneath a pile of rubble on the floor, you discover a tarnished key. Oh my, well. I bet the tarnished key opens a tarnished door. Gosh, now let's try to refresh. Okay, we went in through here, right, and this is where we got the crank. This is where we go up. Yep, stands over a shaft mounted to a heavy metal chain. The chain is wound up onto the spool. Wonderful. Okay, now where was the door that we need that key for? Don't remember, but let's go this way. All right, here we go. This has got to be the key for the door. Yes. Oh, we'll recast or not use. Cancel. Actually, do you have magic screen? Yes, you do. Let's cast magic screen from you. Gobs of oozes, or I guess crusts, cruds. I mean, well, actually. Do you like ice? I don't know. Let's find out. And if you don't like ice, you probably wouldn't like fire. Let's try that on you too, for size. Oh, goodness. We don't like disease. Less disease, please. We beg you on our knees. We do not want to sneeze, 'cause then we'd mess up the cheese. Okay, more diseases to go. It's like everyone decided, hey, let's do something naughty and get diseased. Well, only half the group. The other half had good judgment. Oh, that's a pretty easy one. Connie, do your thing. Good job. From the chest, you extract a thick, wide, elastic band, strong and quite rubbery. You found a rubber band and some potions. Well, Blythe, what do we got here in the potion form? Deadly poison. Awesome. I don't want to use any non-deadly poison against my enemies. And here we are, back in this spot where we have to attach a rubber band to it. Connie, quit using that as a exercise band and let's attach it. So you stretch the elastic band between the two hooked cylinders and wind it up. The blades spin around as the band unwinds, emitting a cool and steady breeze. Alright, and if we have done everything correctly, actually let me save the game, just in case we did not do everything correctly. Okay, now again, if we have done everything correctly, we should just use the featherweight potion, which one of our characters has. We totally bought it. It's probably going to be Fran, because she's going to be the last one I check. Yeah. Yeah, just my luck. Here we go. We'll use that. We douse ourselves with the mysterious potion and soon feel tingly, as light as a feather. And here we go. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. Stepping onto the plank, your end pivots to the floor, triggering a switch underneath it. A weighty pyramid suddenly drops onto the other end of the plank, catapulting you into the air. Being reduced to featherweights, you are hurled upward through the shaft above the plank. Still propelled from your launch, you continue sailing upwards. Rising up through the shaft, you are hit by a gusty blast of wind, which, in your lightweight condition, blows you across the corridors like little fat balloons. Hey, we're not fat, we're fit balloons. Standing up from your miraculous flight, you feel your normal weight quickly returning. Okay. Little contraption number 1 of the Funhouse. Done. Lieutenant Gruntrapper, what are you doing in here? I mean, did you just watch me that whole time and did you buy a featherweight potion? That doesn't make any sense. I don't want to sell them. Just buy, see if you have anything cool. A hunting basilard. That is different. But still not really interested. Thanks, but no thanks. Interestingly enough, I mean, I never really had any interaction with that fella. He doesn't just, I don't know, doesn't seem to have all that much for me. Okay, I don't know if I want to go downstairs or not. Let's say not. Oh no! Cruds. Now, if these are actual creeping cruds, they'd go die pretty quickly, but they're not looking like they're actual creeping cruds. They're some other kind of a ooze, slime, crud, jelly, whatever class of creature. Oh, here we go. Crawling wastes. Oh, Connie leveled up. Oh, this is just a redo of the level that we had all that long time ago when we didn't save after that fight. Okay. All right. Let's continue then. All right, Angie, good for you. Again, I don't particularly care what your stat increases are. I'm just keeping you here as a samurai until you can get a whole bunch of good thaumaturgy spells. Oh, look at that. You have hit the break point. Ooh, and you're so close to getting nuclear blast. Actually, you know what? Let's go back here. Yes, this actually goes down to the keep, or the headquarters of the Razuka, I think. And they... Oh, carefully stepping into the open chamber, your eyes note a peculiar darkness, which fills the room like a smoky cloud. So yeah, the Razuka are like the Yakuza. You can hear quiet whispering chits coming from somewhere nearby. You do not understand what is being said or whether they are something. So much for the element of surprise. So yeah, they're the also mafia of the Ratkin and Barlone, Order of Taw. We'll have a deal with them. Entering the room, you face a mob of husky Ratkin, weapons drawn and ready, but not yet moving into action. In the still of the moment, you quickly assess your opponents. Their fur is dark and well-groomed. And though they exude a somewhat sinister ethos, there is a subtle, strange charisma about them. They seem quite confident and, most of all, demonstrate an obvious interest in you and in watching your reactions. It is then that you recognize the nature of these creatures. They are members of an underworld, but not a gang of thugs. No, these creatures are well-organized, meticulous, and possess a razor-sharp intellect, honed by years of strict orthodoxy. Upper echelon corsairs, studying their mark, noting your strengths and weaknesses, silently forming the noose by which to profit from your eventual hanging. Finally, your eyes meet those of a Ratkin who appears to have an icy mask of death etched across his face. And he begins to speak in a low, hoarse whisper.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Barlone. It is good that you have come. My associates and I have a proposition for you. Would you like something to drink?
Yeah, sure. I don't know that I've ever said no to an NPC. I'm just a very agreeable bunch of people.
Gensuda. As I was saying, my friends and I have an interesting proposal which we want you to consider. We can do many things for you, and we want you to do us a small favor in return. We know about you and the others. We've seen the machines that breathe fire and move through the sky. Long ago, there were others that had these machines, the Higadi. But they are gone now. We know that you have come from a world beyond the sky, and we wish to expand our operations. We want you to do something for us, and in return for our organization, we will assist you. Do we have a deal?
Again, I agree.
This is a good day for us. What we ask is something simple. There is a flying machine which descends into the old ruins of Nyctalinth. Our scouts have seen it come and go many times. Find out when the flying machine will be at Nyctalinth again. This is a small favor we ask of you. Once you do this thing, return to me, and I will tell you where you can find one of the maps. I know all about the maps. You do this small favor for us, and we'll help you get the maps. I think our business is concluded for today. You have made a wise decision to work for us.
All right. And now all we need to do is turn around, go back up these stairs, go back down, and give them the information that we got from using the terrain logbook and the TX decoder, which I have dumped because we already used those devices and we don't need to hold on to them. I'm just gonna go find what those things are that we're supposed to type in. I'll be back in just a jiff. And there, look at that. The door opens right up for us. Entering the room, we face the mob of rescue raccoon. Oh, still same flavor text here. Da, 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 da.
Oh, have you done the small favor we ask of you?
Again, I'm a very agreeable person.
When can we expect the next flying ship at Nyctalinth?
Well, let's see. Keypad doesn't work. Gotta use the top row numbers. 088 colon 53.
Oh, excuse us for a moment. Yes, that is possible. You have done well. In the new city, there was a passage that leads to the old archives. A piece of the map was put there by a friend of the family. As a small personal favor. We may have another favor you can do for us later, or we will let you know.
So, that is how we would know to talk to Professor Wunderkind about the archives, and then we would get down to Old City. But, since we did that, like, I don't know, episode, in the first dozen episodes, it's worthless for us. But, that next favor he talked about, let's go back up the stairs and come back down again and see what we got going on. And again, same old flavor text.
Oh, we of the Razuka have another proposition for you. We have made certain arrangements and will soon be vacating these premises. After careful consideration, we have decided to make you an offer. You may keep everything you do. The treasure room alone contains many unique artifacts that cannot be found anywhere at any price. And I will give you a special bonus as well. All this we will do for you. And you only need to deliver us a small payment. The modest sum of 40,000 gold pieces. So much for so little. How can you refuse? Do we have a deal? That's a very wise thing you have done. The treasure room is behind us. Yours. I said I would throw in a bonus as well.
Deirdre gets an item.
Perhaps sometime we'll do business again. We won't forget what you have done for us.
And so, my understanding here is now that I don't know what she got. Oh, Displacer Cloak. That's cool. -4 armor class. That's better than your Ring of Speed. Yeah, so my understanding is that now the Ratkin Razuka are, well, they're going to be rats in space. And I'm going to need to come up with more inventory space to loot their stuff. She's got a lot of room in there. Oh, I can drop the spool handle because I do not need that. I do need wooden dowels still. We will need control card. We'll need comb and brushes. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. We detect a thing. Let's search. Oops. You accidentally pried the candle sconce loose from the wall. Okay. No clue what that was. So, look at this. 2, 3, 4 wonderful treasure chests. And a couple ratkin around here to contest us for it, I guess. Seems a little lame. I mean, we did pay you guys to give it to us. Whatever. Well, at least we are very well protected from their arrows and darts. Hey, you know what though? It's nuclear blast time. I can't takes no more. Sure, we'll take your crap dagger. And now, what we were going to do... Okay, 1 for maybe number 3. Oh, Guardian. Okay, just the Guardian one. We found wands, sword, helmet, shield, potions, maiming butterfly axes, bullets, reagent. Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't care about that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'll leave that. Leave that. Take that. Okay. You know what? Drop the daggers. We don't really care. Purple blade. Oh, yeah. Drop that. Drop that. Leather helm. Pretty sure we got better for everyone who could wear better. Yeah. Shield of bashing. We'll keep that for now. Toxic bomb, drop. Regent. Brimstone nuggets. Yeah, we'll drop that. Okay, so not a lot of worthwhile stuff in that treasure chest. One, 3, 4. Darts, stars, potion, wand, sling, lots of junk that I really don't care about. Brass key, don't care. Acidic dagger, I guess worthwhile looking at. And Bag of Death. I have no idea what that does, but we'll hold on to it. Okay, well, a lot of actual good stuff in this treasure chest. But I'm not going to put up with... I mean, she did get turned to stone. But no save. Load save game. Oh. Shoot. Well. Am I still in the same corner? Or is this the other corner? I can't even remember. In any case, we'll assume that everything is right and I didn't travel back in time. Okay, wait, don't want to do spell. Disarm. 1, 3, and 1. Here we go, Basilisk Eye again. Alright, we found armor, an ankh, a book, a lyre, boots, sword. Okay, good stuff. I actually found good stuff this time. Ooh, she's almost full of inventory. Okay, what do we got here? Plate mail. Chainmail doublet. Bards can use that. Oh, an Ankh of Wonder. Already got a couple of those, or at least one. Book of Stamina. Yeah, everyone knows this spell already. Book of Anti-Magic. I don't know that everyone knows that. You can use it. A Layer of Haste. That's pretty cool. Silver Solares. Useful when our 2 front row people change back into Valkyries. And a Diamond Tip Epi. Well, might be useful. We'll find out. Okay, I'm going to save the game because sometimes when we try using a book, it'll crash the game. Okay, can you scribe it? It has been scribed in your spellbook. Great! Did not crash the game. Alright, last chest. No, not Edith. Angie. Angie has the spell. One, 3, 1. Oh, here we go. And we have some sticks, a mace, a sword, arrows, armor, a figurine, amulet. Okay, don't care about those. Don't care about that. Fran has an open spot. Does Fran have any more open spots? No. Okay. Then it's gotta be Connie. Deirdre? No. Edith? No. Hey, I just gotta dump it on the floor. Another Beastmaster. Spiked Club? I have to look that one up. Jazzeraint Tunic. That's better than her leather hauberk. Vitriolic Warder. Okay. Goodness gracious, what can I... Well, you know what? Yeah, figure out what I can drop, then I'll move, and then I'll drop. Okay, I have a Flynn's cap. Do I have a second still? I thought I had a second one of these at some point. Maybe I got rid of the second one? Okay, that's a Phrygian cap. Okay, I must have got rid of the second one of them. Okay, so we dropped some things here. Blythe, we're going to dump some powders. Just to allow us to pick up. Okay, we don't care about the well, let's pick up the nunchucks anyway. Just to identify them. Yep, just plain old nunchucks. Drop them back down. And a Jazzeraint skirt. Kansas. Anyone but Mage, Priest, Monk, Ninja. Well, we're going to have someone else who can use it eventually. Amulet of Ice. Well, we got a few good things out of that chest. If we can, let's... no, that's going to have you overburdened. Give you that, give you a ring. Okay. Not overburdened. You are now slightly overburdened. Well, you'll just have to be slightly overburdened for a bit, Fran. So, now it sounds like the Ratkin are going to be going into outer space to try to build an interspatial crime syndicate, competing with the Terang a bit. Interesting turn of events. But for us, for right now, we'll call it a video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you all have a great day.